Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as promised in my vlog, I'm going to show you how I make my cold pressed coffee. So what you're going to need is your favorite coffee, whatever kind you like. I use a mason jar. This is a 32 ounce mason jar, I think of it. And you're going to need a mason jar with the lid to store it in. I use a tablespoon measure cup to scoop out my coffee, and you're gonna need something to strain it. Now you can use a mesh strainer and just put like a coffee filter in the inside of to strain it, or if you have one, I actually use a coffee press to strain it. And to be honest with you guys, I hope I put this thing back in right because this part was took off. So yeah, I had to put it back together. But all you're gonna do is, and of course you're going to need some water. So the first thing you do is you take the mason jar that you're going to actually cold press it in to make the coffee in, should I say. You're going to take 3. I used about 3. I really don't exactly measure. I use like 2 heaping tablespoons of coffee. Now if you want yours to be more stronger, you can use more, or you can use less if you want your cold pressed coffee to be weaker. Then I take the water and I'm just going to fill it up the rest of the way with water. Almost to the rim. It's about that much because you want to leave room so you can actually shake it up. So you want to close it up really tight. Continue, you want to shake it up a little bit. Keep shaking it. And then I put mine in the refrigerator for at least, overnight. So I usually make this around like right about now. It's like almost 6 o'clock. So I put it in into the next afternoon and overnight. So that's about 12 to 24 hours. You want to let it sit. Now some people just sit there, sit on the counter and that way, and then they come back to it overnight. Me, I just always put it in the refrigerator. That's how I make it. So after the next day when you're done, what you're going to do is, since I'm using the coffee press, so you're going to put this in the refrigerator. I have one that I already did yesterday to show you, and this is what it looks like. You can actually see the difference in color a little bit, that this one is more darker. This has been sitting for over 24 hours at this point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to show you. Let's move this to the side so we won't get them mixed up. You're going to take it and you're going to pour it, not all of it because you got to, press it through. You're going to pour some of it in the press, or like I said, if you were doing a mesh strainer, you will filter it through a coffee filter because the mesh strainer will still leave bits in there. I learned it the hard way. So you want to, if you can, get you a mesh strainer over a bowl, and inside of the mesh strainer, put you a coffee filter in there, and then pour through the coffee filter and let it come through. But if you have a coffee press, you're just going to take it, and then you're going to just press it down. You see that? And just press it down. Press it, press it, press it. And then once you got it pressed, you're going to take your empty one and you're just going to pour it in there. As soon as I turn this around, you're going to just pour it in there. And there you go. And as you can see, all my grounds, that's all the grounds left at the bottom. And you just continue on to do that and filter it out. So I'm going to continue to go ahead and filter the rest of this out through the coffee press, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what it looks like when I'm done. I have completely finished straining it out, and this is what all the coffee that's left of it, and then that's all like the grounds and stuff that's left, and then some that I dumped into a little separate container that is in here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yes, that's that. So this is all the coffee I have strained out. It has no coffee grounds in it. Now I'm gonna tell you, to be honest with you, if you wanted to, you can drink it like this. It is super duper strong. I tasted it like that before. It had me wired off of a sip, and I added cream to it and it had me wired. So what you actually supposed to, because I did not remember to do this next step that I'm telling you guys to do, that I remember doing. Now I didn't make that mistake again. You want to take it and you want to fill it the rest of the way with just some water. And that basically kind of dilutes it. You want to fill up all the way to the rim just so you have like, because like you don't need a lot of room to shake it because you don't have the grounds in there. But you want to fill it up with the rest of the way with water. And just give it a toss. And there you have it. You have cold brewed, cold pressed coffee, whichever you want to go by. I keep calling it 2 different names, but you have cold pressed coffee right there from home, easy to make, and it's just ready to go. And how I usually do it is I pour me some in my cup, pour a little bit some in my cup, and I put a little bit more with some creamer. And then a lot of times, sometimes I have like some old coffee I did never finish drinking. You know, when you make a pot of coffee or you make too much coffee, you know, I make too much. Sometimes I even freeze the leftover coffee in ice cube trays. Of course, this is not when I don't have creamer. This is like when I made too big of a cup of coffee. And so I just take like the rest of it out and put in an ice cube tray and freeze it, and then I have coffee ice cubes. But I usually take some, put in my cup. If I have coffee ice cubes, I'll put that in there too. I'll put a little bit of my liquid creamer in there. The creamer is already sweetened, so I don't add no more sugar to it. But if you want to add sugar to your cold coffee, you can. And that's it. And you just drink it up. And this lasts in the refrigerator, honestly, for a while. It lasts for a nice little while, but you'll usually drink this up before it ever gets the chance to go bad. But this is how you make cold pressed coffee. So if you like videos like this, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.